Absolutely beautiful day, and I've got 7 days of playing Santa. So hence why I've shaved all this off so I can put the beard on and look the part. So I thought I'd do a little bit longer today with this recording, and yes, I will do a live. It'll be a different live than I do with my classes. Don't know when that will be, how regular it will be, what evening, what time. We'll work that out. But there's a few people on TikTok saying do it. A couple of people on YouTube, so I'll do that. So it's extremely busy at this minute. And I'm decluttering a lot, getting rid of loads of stuff. And as my mind is slowly seeing things, I'm actually understanding that maybe I should have always been this actor rather than the archaeologist. That's another story. I'm really angry about Tuesday actually, because I've got my live archaeology classes that I do on a Tuesday and a Wednesday. I've got a really, really important conversation that I'm meant to be having with somebody, 2 people, about something else to do with the acting world. I can't say any more than that. But unfortunately, I got to teach. And so my archaeology has come in conflict with my acting, which is a problem. So I've unfortunately tried to put off the big appointment for another time, and I'm focusing on my students on Tuesday, and I've put them first and I've not put me first. So I feel it. So I'm being asked in several different directions at this minute to do with archaeology as well. I've got people looking, saying, can you help with stopping these wind turbines in West Wales? And then somebody else saying, and they're on the valley. And I've got some research about an iron age stuff at an airfield that I want you to do. And there's another chap, Will, who'll see this, like everybody else will probably see all the other messages, looking at Getley Gaia. And I just think the best way to do this is to just try and get people to write little pieces for me so I can put in the Illicig Pillar, which is a magazine that we issue to a membership. So if anyone's interested in getting Illicig Pillar, it talks about various different things, mainly about stuff I'm doing. Yeah, if anyone wants that, then there's a subscription per year. I can't send these things out in the post free of charge, and no, we don't send them via email because I don't believe in all that crap. In fact, I really hate email. And I was in my studio in Barry yesterday trying to sort things out. It's a mess, and I've got loads of things to get rid of, which I'm trying, and I'm bringing stuff back to just burn. And I look at my phone and I got 10 messages for different things, and I'm just thinking, I don't want to do half of that stuff. I just want to focus on the acting. So today I've got the people hiring me to be Santa wanting photographs of my final Santa outfit, and I'm dealing with all this other crap. I just don't want to do it. I want to do the Santa thing, because some people think, oh my god, Santa is not real acting. What is acting then? What is acting? It is acting. So I'm getting into this persona, and a few people said, we really like the persona of your Santa. So I'm going to check that out. Yeah. So I've got to really be kind to myself and say that I've really got to do what I want to do, rather than trying to fight all these other battles, which I can't. Two days ago, and I've not edited this at all, 2 days ago, I was on the land in West Wales. Yeah, I am travelling back and forth every bloody day, which is a lot. But then again, I can do other stuff in the way. I can see my parents because I sort out the studio and stuff. And I realised deep down I can't stand archaeology now. But I love giving it on Tuesday and Wednesday, right? That's the point. So I like putting it all together on Tuesday and Wednesday and giving my knowledge. I like that. I like the archaeology on Tuesday and Wednesday because I'm in control of that. But the rest of the time, it's like, it's really dragging me down now. So I've got all these archaeological reports to get completed and stuff, which are there, which I'm slowly filtering through. I just want to share this. It takes me back to Orkney. I had a trip to Orkney in 2013. So the trip to Orkney in 2012 was great. I went out to Orkney in 2011, I think. Was it? No, I went out to Orkney in 2012. I organised a trip to Orkney in 2014, that's right. I had another one in 2015, which was deferred to 2016. But the one in 2014, Christ, I'm getting confused. Right, the third time I went to Orkney, right, with an archaeology trip, which was my second archaeology trip. And I put everything into it, you know, everything. Obviously, I've got OCD, and I'm having to deal with everything. All these people bickering, and I've got these 12 students, and they're all really different. They're in factions. So I've got the 3 from Cowbridge, don't like everybody else, and I've got a small group who've been with me before. Oh, it's a nightmare. Anyway, I take them to all these places. I put so much effort into it, organising the food, the taxi. So by the time we get to the airport, right, I'm not coping, right? My OCD is right. I'm not coping. I need help, right? And all my students that I've given everything to, right, just leave me. Just leave me completely. And one person comes over and gives me a biscuit. That's it. No tea, biscuit. And they just go off. They said, I think you need a bit of sugar. They just go off. And this is a nurse, right? An ex-nurse. And I'm thinking, that's the only contact I've had for like the past 3 hours at the airport. When I get back, they all send me no. Yeah, I get about 5 letters on the way back when I get back, and they're saying, "Oh, we had a wonderful time. It was a wonderful trip, but we know it made you ill." It's a bit late, you know what I mean? And that trip, I wanted to walk away from archaeology in 2014 for good, but I didn't. It's taken me 9 years to get there. So I do the archaeology as a hobby now, and the acting is what I want to do. Anyway, those who've got to the end, don't forget to subscribe and like. And if you do make a donation, I would really appreciate it. If you do join, press the join button, £1.99 a month, it'd be great. Every penny helps. And I don't get a lot from Google, but if I do, it's a nice sum when I get it. Thank you for your support and watching.